it like I seen this thing the other day. I was watching No Jumper, right?
Yeah.
And they was like, I think was it No Jumper? I think it was one of them shows. My bad, bro. I can't remember. I was watching some podcast and they said something, and then they was talking about how everybody was hitting his phone asking about some shit.
Right.
Crucifying what he said, but he was like, bro, don't text me unless you don't hit me up asking about the situation unless you watch the whole clip about. Because he was like, it wasn't no different. Matter of fact, he said something, and a lot of people just started texting him about the situation, hitting him up, asking him, but without watching what he said, not even trying to get the full context. People just hear one thing and just run with it. They don't actually get all the information and other stuff.
Yeah, it's like for me, like watching shit, right? And it's like, oh, I don't fuck with this, and then just like, all right, they cut that clip up like, oh, he said he don't fuck with this, and then the world just crucifies like, bro, watch what he like the next 3 words, like you didn't even hear that part.
You didn't even hear what he's trying to say, none of that,
right, like I mean, it was somebody just like, oh, I don't even like I don't fuck with Nike or whatever, you know what I mean? And just like, oh, he's saying fuck Nike, like trying to go against Nike, like. You hear why, motherfucker? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he had a reason for why he didn't fuck with Nike. He wasn't saying fuck Nike. He just said I don't fuck with them because of this, and that. It may not be he don't fuck with. It just be like I don't fuck with Nike because I'm on. He just said you fuck with Nike? No, I don't fuck with Nike because I'm on Adidas. It could be some shit like that.
Exactly.
Like, it may not be a real fuck Nike. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro. It should just be so like communication is key, bro. Like, y'all be a lot of, like, rap beefs and shit. Like,
the internet don't have communication.
Like, the rap beef, nigga, it might be a rapper doing an interview. Like, oh, did you, like, what you think about this song from so-and-so? Like, I don't really like it. You know what I mean? Like, it just, like my vibe. Yeah. But then, like, the next thing, they be like, but like that.
Beefing, he hate that nigga.
Yeah, he hate that nigga song. They beefing him, but he's like, the rest of the interview, he was just like, but like that one song he got, like,
I fuck with.
Yeah, I slap that shit like every day, like.
It be certain shit they don't really pay attention
like,
to.
So you telling me you cut that shit off when he said that, and it's like you just ran with it?
Or sometimes fans watch certain shit and just run with the fucking thing, bro.
Yeah,
they just fucking run with it, bro. And you can't really fucking like judge, like really for real. Know what's going on if you just taking some shit and run with it.
Right, and then you feel me, you might be chilling, you get the phone call, like, hey bro, they going at you online. Like when you say this about so-and-so, like, what are you talking about?
I never said nothing.
Yeah, like, but to you don't think it's that bad, you feel me? And it's like, oh, okay, like, you see the clip, like, damn, that's what they cut up?
Yeah.
Like, niggas just being messy.
Now you gotta explain yourself.
Yeah, even though you shouldn't have to, you know what I mean? Like,
sometimes you gonna be like, no, let me do it before these
niggas this might be like your homie you cool with too. Just like, I told the nigga in person I like his song.
Right.
And then it's like, but he know why. You know?
Like
now y'all just stirring up shit.
Yeah, now y'all just starting shit for no reason because y'all bored.
Yeah.
I like the blogs and shit and certain people just throwing out shit. Like, I just hate when people do clickbait shit, the shit that don't even be from real shit, when they just be throwing out whatever just to to get some shit. That shit be really fucking up people's relationships and all type of shit.
Yeah, just like so-and-so said fuck just say like, feel me, like some group. That'd be the clickbait. You click on it.
That's it.
Yeah, because it'll never be the person that you think it would be. Fact. That's how they get you. I know they'd say that.
Fact.
Like if like Tinashe was like, I'm not a fan of Beyonce. I don't think she would say that. You feel me?
Nah,
like,
she really gonna say I'm a fan of Beyonce. Bro.
Yeah. So it's like, people got clickbait. Like that shit just ruining everything, bro.
People always do that shit though. That's the internet for you. It's a whole bunch of bullshit.
That's a fact, bro.
People need to go. People need to go the fuck outside.
Yeah, get off the fucking computer, bro. Go outside, enjoy the sun. Feel me? All this other shit.
And read.
Read, yeah. All this fucking feel me? The war and you know what I mean? With Ukraine and Russia.
Bro, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wouldn't happen because I was like, as soon as it happened, I told my mom, I was like, damn, everything about to go up in price because Ukraine got like a big import-export spot. So it's like, That's the reason for it. Yeah, that's the reason for all this shit. Yep. Bro, like, I only probably told like one other person, bro. Just not on purpose, just like, feel me, I just forgot to tell a nigga. But so I was at the store, bro. I'm in line. Feel me, just finna give me a little drink or whatever. Like nothing, feel me, just like some vodka and shit, something cool. Like, we're trying to spend hella money. So I get my drink or whatever, and I'm in line, and then out of nowhere, like, I just hear like, excuse me. So like I turn around and I'm just like, all right,
like I was a couple people in line, just like I look back like nobody's saying that. I was just like, all right, bet. So then I hear like, excuse me again. So then I turn around, like I couldn't see the lady. It's like she like, you know what I mean? Like somebody right behind you, then you look. I don't know, I missed her or whatever. So I'm just like, yeah, what's up? She was like, can you get a different drink? I'm just like,
oh yeah, because the Russian vodka.
Yeah, so I'm like, what? She was like, can you get something? Cause I'm thrown off though. I'm just like, can you get like a different drink? I'm Ukraine. I'm just like, okay. I'm like, do you want to go get me a different drink? Like I'm in line about to pay for my shit. Like you feel me? And then she was like, do you want me to go get it? And then I'm like, yeah, go give me something to drink. You feel me? Like something else. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't really care at this point. So then, like, I end up going and taking the shit back, and I'm walking. I'm just like, I'm trying to process it all. You feel me?
Everything that just happened.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, like once she got like the balls, like to ask me that, you know what I mean? And then at the same time, I'm like, I could be like one of them niggas who just like, nah, fuck you, like, what you talking about type shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I don't care, I'm like, I'm drunk. No.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get drunk, I ain't worried about that Ukraine, Russia shit, like, I could have been on that type of time. And I'm also walking with the drink, and I'm just like, I never realized how this could make somebody feel, like, you know what I mean? Like, the effect it could have on a motherfucker, just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm just, like, having this thought, like, I'm having a conversation in my head, like, just by myself. So like I'm already kind of like, what? Like this shit really happening? Until I'm just trying to. It's a whole bunch of emotions going on. I'm just like, all right, bet. So I'm just like, I don't even know what to get, bro. So now I just grab some tequila or whatever. So then I get back in the line or whatever, and like, so me scan the shit, and I put the put my little club number in, whatever. And then she like pull out her card. Let me pay for it. Let me pay for it. I'm just like, nah, that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. She's like, no, I want to pay. I'm just like, all right, you know, cool. You feel me? Like, so she ended up paying or whatever. Then like, I'm like, well, shit, I got some free like, I got a free bottle. But like, at the same time, I'm just like, damn, did this shit really just happen to me, bro?
Shit serious, bro.
Yeah, serious. Like, I'm having a good ass day too. Like, it was a good ass day. Like, I'm vibing and shit. And then that shit just like kind of threw me off. Like, kind of like threw my energy off.
This shit you was not expecting, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, okay. Cause like I was finna go do something else before I even went to the store, but I ain't gonna do it. So then like, why did it happen that way? You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of like threw my energy off and shit a little bit. I'm just like, all right, like I don't even know what to think. I'm just like, I just need to get home, bro. You feel me? I bought some little wings and shit too. I'm just vibing or whatever. I'm just like, I never expected anything like that. Like what happened? You know what I mean? Like why did this interaction happen? Like. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking like, damn, that's really, like she really would have felt some type of way, like, you know what I mean? Like,
if you just
like, yeah, she like, I got family over there and stuff like that, and I'm just, for me, I'm like leaving the store, I'm just like, I hope, you know, your family's okay, like, I hope it all go well, and then she's like, please pray for them and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, for sure, you know what I mean? Or whatever, I'm just like, damn. So I'm like, okay.
Serious.
Yeah, serious. So I'm just like, all right, what if it was a brand of, feel me, alcohol or whatever, and then, not even that though. Remember the H&M shit with the coolest monkey in the jungle shit?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, what if it was another race and then like they bought the shirt, like they in line for to buy the shirt, you feel me? And they know it's some race and shit. I'm just like, I probably would say something in that situation, you feel me? Like, I'm not really confrontational, but like in a situation like that, that's the only way I could really compare it to, like how she was feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can really think to that's even close to that. But you know what's fucked up? People here not gonna give a fuck about that. I think more so people probably from other countries would probably understand that because of how that shit is. I don't know. They just a little bit more understanding about how that shit is, I guess. So, because for sure when the H&M shit was going on, no cap. Them people did not give a fuck about buying that shit. Yeah, niggas are still in the store, bro. Niggas are still in the store.
Exactly. I'm just like, cause niggas didn't make the shirt. Somebody saw it, then it was like completely shut down the next day. Like you can't do that at every store. Like that's hella phone calls that need to be made across like America or wherever they have an H&M. Like, you know what I mean? So.
But you know, they I don't know.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, it's like such like subconsciously, it's like I wonder why I didn't take like why didn't I think that would be offensive to somebody like
Cause you know what I mean? Like, I think we don't automatically. Some people don't automatically resonate vodka with Russia, or just where it comes from. You know, some people know. Cause I know some people that didn't know vodka was. I know some people that they didn't know that vodka was from Russia. Yeah. So now everybody know that. So you might not think something so simple as just buying alcohol. Yeah, can contribute to that, but it can. Yeah,
like she probably would have went home crying if I bought that shit. You know,
it could have started the whole thing.
Yeah, then she could have felt some type of way about like black people after that. Like, nigga, I'm in racism out here. I'm in racism. Nigga, I'm the cure. The fuck
he's not the cure, bro. Yeah, he's the gap between them and us.
I just fixed the whole shit just like that.
That quick.
Yeah, man.
Simple.
Fuck you mean?
Follow the lead.
Yeah, and I gotta pay for it. I'm just playing. She ain't gonna never see this shit. Yeah. If I ever get like hella famous or something like that, like I tell this story like for the world and like. Oh, they probably try to track the lady down or some shit.
Hopefully, YouTube find her.
Yeah, it'd be impossible unless like she said some shit online like, "Oh, that was me he was talking about."
Right, that shit. That type of shit do be impossible, kind of. But hopefully, one day.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. It was a shit on TikTok. What was it? It was a teacher. She was like talking to her kids like, "Hey," it was a white lady too. And then she's like, "Hey, do y'all know who like Lil Durk is or whatever?" Like, ask her students and shit. And then like somebody in the background was like, "Oh, that's my nigga," or whatever. You know what I mean? So then obviously people on TikTok can't mind their fucking business. And then she's like, "You let your students say the N word or whatever." And then she was saying how you know, this is the way they talk, like naturally. You feel me? Like. Or whatever, like this is not how she talk, but like this is how I'm like
black
telling it, like this is a culture, like you feel me? They're not saying it like in a for me racist way towards one another, like it's just how they for me verbally communicate and all that kind of shit. And it was like they even called me that sometimes. They were like, "Yo, Miss So and So, you my blank," you feel me?
Yeah.
Like
we know we had teachers like that at
yeah, you know what I mean?
Nigga, bro.
Yeah, so like people on TikTok are just like they just feel me just going at her, like she just like I accept my students for like what they is like. You know what I mean? Like when they with me, they know like in a safe place, environment, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, the black kid saying it?
Yeah, the black kid saying it. She was like, yeah, the black kid saying it. So
why would she have to correct them for using it?
That's what she was saying. That's literally what she was talking about. Like
I can understand.
I can't tell like no brown or black people not to say the N word. Like what are you talking about? Like you know what I mean?
She can ask them like, just don't use it in class. Try to tone it down, but she tried to give them they free speech. So.
Exactly, and it's like it wasn't like they just constantly saying that shit disrupting class. Like it was kind of like before class started. It was like, yo, I'm finna go to this concert. Do y'all know this artist or whatever?
Oh, like it was like open discussion before class started. They be doing it in the morning sometimes.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm about to go to this Lil Durk concert and all that. And it was like, Lil Durk, what you know about Lil Durk? And somebody was like, that's my nigga type shit. You feel me?
Nah, we did that to a couple of our teachers because one of our teachers back at the high, they went to a Killer Kumar class. She's like, y'all know Killer Kumar? Well, my daughter. Yeah. He said, what you know about? What you know about Killer Kumar?
That's exactly the response. Just like, what you know about?
That's my nigga. What you know about?
Like, you know what I mean? And I was just kind of like, I didn't think that shit was like that serious for somebody to like comment that.
Man, people on the internet always want to butt their head into something, have an opinion with shit that don't need to have an opinion. Right. Always trying to control something. Let people be okay. If it ain't nothing, like you said, nobody. It wasn't like it was a white kid saying it to somebody or nobody using it in a racist term. He just saying, Lil Durk is my nigga.
Yeah.
And that. I'm sorry, internet, but that's how inner city kids talk sometimes. There are inner city kids or just cultural black kids, black and brown kids sometimes.
Facts.
This is how we talk. If you grew up in the inner city, this is how you talk. And if you white, you don't say the N word, but you kind of talk in the same ways of the black kids.
Yeah.
Would talk. You just don't say nigga. Right. That's the only thing. They just don't say nigga, but they still talking the same way. So
right. And like if for me other person who ain't black, if a black person came and was like, yo, you my nigga, like you not finna just be like, oh, don't call it to nigga, you gonna be like, oh, you fuck with me, you feel me? Like
I ain't gonna lie, one of my friends, it make him uncomfortable a little bit, but he know what we mean. He was like, Thanks, y'all.
Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Thanks
Thanks for having me, bro. I was like, this shit crazy. Like, nigga, it ain't that serious, bro. Like I said that to my teacher. You feel me?
You my nigga. Tell my teacher plenty of times.
Right. It gotta be a certain teacher, though. Yeah.
I had a couple teachers I ain't say that too. Like, you my nigga for sure, bro. Like, you know, when they help you with an assignment, you my nigga, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it.
The fucking photography teacher in Cal was like, nigga named Miss Brent. Like, man, Miss Brent, my nigga. Like, I'm fucking with bro. But he's like, this nigga Miss Brent tripping.
Yeah, this nigga
tripping, man.
Every day it's tripping, bro.
Yeah, this nigga tripping. But it's like, you ain't getting mad though, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't like we nigga disrespected, but it's just like, man, this nigga tripping. Like, you know what I mean?
Simple shit, but you know.
It don't be that, like, it depends on where a motherfucker, like, grow up at. Like, shit where you're like, that shit normalized damn near. But, like, it might be for me, different little, anyway, still shit in my name business. Like, okay, she tell the student not to say the N-word, then what? Like,
the what, Wilson?
Yeah. Nigga's not, he gonna still leave the classroom and
say the nigga. Everybody, nigga.
Right. She like, this nigga said it like one time, and then, like, you know what I mean? Shit, I damn fuck. I learned how to insert the clip, so like just put that shit like right there, like what y'all think, you know what I mean?
Because it just it don't make no sense. That's fucking crazy. But you know, people always want to have their everybody want to have an opinion. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you, bro. Show you this shit.
Cause that shit's crazy, bro. I can't believe it.
I don't know. I like that shit.
He said, I know I like that shit. Don't you hate when you do that shit? You think you like something?
Here we go.
So, I posted a video the other day. Alright, while I do attendance, I have a question for you guys. Are you listening to my very important question?
You're like before the shit.
It is very important. Do you guys know who, Lil Durk is? You just
He said that nigga OTF.
This is not about me. I'm asking you if you know who Lil Durk is. Okay. You guys have to put me on because why are you laughing?
She cool with all her wax kids. That's the shit that you gotta put me on. I don't know.
Anyways, no, I'm going to Lil Durk's concert. Wait,
with your white folks?
Niggas is stupid. Like, with your white folks?
You don't know me.
Yeah, like, nigga, you don't know me.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, they ain't out of this video, bro.
Eminem, Snoop, Dr. Dre, so don't come for me.
Don't come for me.
Anyways.
It's crazy, bro.
So I didn't know what you were saying. You were saying letters.
Who are you going with? Yeah. No, I was like, you need me to put you on this music.
Oh, yes, I do.
We'll write something down.
Thank you. And here's some of my students in the background using the N-word with an A at the end, no hard R's. And so I got some comments like this saying like, oh, she didn't say anything about them saying it. She didn't tell them they couldn't say that. And so I felt like if I'm posting videos on here and you hear my students in the background, there's a very good chance you'll hear them say the N-word, and I won't say they can't. I just kind of let it be. And so I felt like I should come here and tell you why I don't address that. Just please remember this is my opinion. I know some people might have their own differing opinions, and that's okay. It's all love here. So the majority of the students I teach are people of color, primarily African American and Hispanic. And in their culture and their community in which they live specifically, this word is used frequently.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
So I feel like as somebody who's coming into their community, into their culture, into their world, I don't have a place to tell them they can't
Exactly.
say that.
Right.
You can't tell me I can't say that.
Yeah, let's go back. Like, unless I'm just feeling you.
Don't say that word. Yes, that word can be used as an insult. It can be used aggressively, but that word is very versatile. It can also be used as a term of endearment.
I guarantee you a white person
I've had
made that
students call me
comment.
that word.
Shit,
And it's
What is a white person? He made the comment?
Yeah. Yeah, she let him say it.
Are you listening to?
Yeah, I don't know. Just, anyway, that's a little ass child.
Right,
Important question.
Yeah. That's what you tripping off of, bro?
There's a lot more stuff you can trip off of on the internet, man.
Yeah, that nigga.
Oh, hey.
Bugging. So yeah, that shit is just crazy. I was just like, damn, I really care. Like,
Y'all tripping like that?
yeah, y'all tripping like that.
Right, I don't know. The world is crazy. People on the internet want to have an opinion, always want to correct somebody, always want to do something. Bro, let people enjoy things. If they're not saying nothing in no bad context or no crazy way, not using it to hurt people or nothing like that, and it's not no racial thing, bro, just let it be. Worst come to worst. You couldn't afford a crack baby. Would you get a chumper? Would you fuck with a chumper?
Nah, I feel like that's gross, bro. Like,
They
got insects and all that.
I ain't gonna lie, they served a nigga in something one time. I was watching it with my nephew.
Yeah.
They served a nigga a whole bunch of slop. It was pink with an eye and an arm. I said, yo, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's gross. Like, nigga, I don't know how they stayed in business, bro. Like,
You know what's crazy?
Huh.
That's what McDonald's food look like under a microscope.
Bro, don't tell niggas that, bro. The niggas just gonna be like looking at you. Should never want to be looking at your food like, bro. I don't want to eat this.
You gotta question it every time.
Yeah, bro. Like, niggas, now you open up the burgers and it was inside. Like, hell no. Niggas had me open up the food one time and just like, he was like, nah, bro, that's the last time I'm eating it, bro.
That's what happened. That's literally what happened to me. Yeah, I was like, you know what?
Hell no. Fuck that, bro. No, like, shit. I'm hella mad right now, bro. Gas is way too high, bro.
Gas is the most expensive thing to get.
Bro, that shit was like 4 something last week, bro. Now it's like 5, almost 6. I'm just like, bro, it was like the night before too. I'm like, why the fuck is gas so high, bro? Like, it ain't no way on Earth this shit should be this high.
Bro,
Like,
unless it's
niggas
running out.
Yeah, unless it's running out. Niggas is tripping, bro. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to start going, trying the cheapest gas station, bro. I'm finna get those little red gas cans. Fill them motherfuckers up, bro.
Put them bitches in the trunk.
Yeah, put them in the trunk. Like, I'm not about to be paying for this high ass gas, bro. Like, the cheapest one I seen, bro, was the fucking Mobile on MLK by the freeway over there.
How much was it? Like what, 4?
It was cheaper. It was still like $4.89, some shit like that. So I'm like, nigga, it's cheaper than like 5.3, whatever.
Yeah, shit. By my crib, bro, it's like 5.6, 5.69 a gallon, bro.
Hell
5.75,
bro.
5.89 if you got Supreme.
Yeah.
Shit.
Keep it regular.
Keep it regular.
Keep it regular.
At this time is where you need to keep it regular, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I just can't believe it. Like, overnight, though, like, literally the next day, I'm like, nigga, I just got gas. Like, now, I'm like, nah, this is terrible, bro. So, like, nigga, I'm at a Chevron. I pull up as a nigga getting gas. He just, like, shaking his head, bro. Like,
Hey, bro,
this nigga getting gas, bro. And he just
shaking his head. And he
like,
know he got to fill up.
Yeah. On mama's, bro. This nigga just like, oh, hell no. I'm just like, so nigga, I get out the car, bro. I'm like, this shit hella high, huh? He was like, man, bro, I did not want to pay for this shit. I'm like, man, me either, bro. Nigga just talking about how fucking this gas. He like, I just filled up, a couple days ago and shit. I'm dead.
$100 gone.
Yeah, gone, bro. It's like, that's terrible. Like, every time I'm getting gas, I'm like, man, this shit is sad, bro.
It's the saddest shit ever, bro. And I got a big tank in my car, bro. So I'm like, bro, I used to put I put 40 in my shit now.
Yeah.
It don't even do shit.
Don't do nothing.
It don't even give me a half a tank for real, bro.
I get you
to like that fucking quarter mark.
Yeah, that quarter mark, bro.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like, shit. Now I got niggas got to pay like $130 to fill up, bro. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. Every couple of days you gotta just to fill up, bro.
Yeah. Like I used to feel like, duh. I'm like, okay, I'm cool for like 4 days.
Cool, man. I'm hopping around, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool like 3-4 days and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, now you gotta really just be out this motherfucker making life decisions, bro.
People about to start giving up ass for gas. I'm telling you.
Ain't no more sticky links, my nigga. Ain't no more sticky. But you gonna pay for my gas to get there? What you talking about?
Pay for the gas with the ass.
Yeah, gas with the ass, nigga. You know what I mean? That's the only way I pull it up. They ass to ass,
Hey,
boy.
bro, like,
Yes.
oh man, this shit about to be crazy. People
Yeah, I
outside.
can already like feel that shit like in the air. Yeah, it's in the air, bro.
It's
like,
coming.
Yeah, something coming, bro. Like niggas is just gonna be like
Niggas is getting ridiculous. A nigga in Atlanta was drilling holes in the niggas' gas tanks last week and they siphoning their gas. Bro.
Oh hell.
So that's how you know shit getting bad.
Hell
Gas in the South hella cheaper, bro. And they tripping over it too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Some shit Vegas, that shit was like, feel me, when I was living, that shit was like $2.89.
Facts.
And that shit is like, how much is it now?
Like 4 almost.
4? Damn, that's terrible.
That's a big joke. I used to love going to Vegas. Gas way cheaper.
Yeah, like I would really fill up my whole tank, bro. Like, feel me, in my car and shit.
That made me rethink trips now.
Yeah, it ain't cheaper. It ain't cheaper to drive no more, my nigga.
It ain't, nigga.
Yeah, it ain't cheaper to drive no more.
I might as well just buy that plane ticket, bro.
Right, for real. Nigga, at least like, I mean, I ain't gotta drive or nothing.
Right.
Like, I can just sit on the motherfucking plane.
Man, fuck it. I'm about to get a Tesla. Elon Musk, what's popping, bro? We need a sponsorship.
Yeah, I need a Tesla too, man.
Right.
Hook the nigga
Hey,
up, bro.
hook us up some Teslas, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Just barely pulling with the Tesla, bro.
Man, come on,
I can't
man.
do this gas shit no
Yeah,
more, bro.
the gas is getting out of hand, bro.
Yeah, I'm down there finna. I'm like, nigga, sell my car, bro. Like, I'm finna get a bike, my nigga.
Yeah,
I'm finna get a bike, bro. Just bike everywhere.
Right,
These strong ass calves, man.
Man,
These strong ass calves. Oh, mama, bro.
I need to get in shape anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, bro. For me to lose all this damn weight, man.
Yeah, get in shape anyway. I'm strong as shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
This might be a blessing in disguise. This might be a blessing in disguise. Like, nigga, you been driving too much, bro.
Lazy ass
Yeah,
nigga.
lazy ass. Hey, you go get you a bike, fool.
Yeah, fool, get on that treadmill, bike or something.
Yeah.
Use the feet, son.
Get to moving in that motherfucker.
Right, man. Start bobbing on them feet, bro.
Yeah. Start walking. It was a nigga, he was homeless though, like he wasn't like no regular nigga. But like he was, yeah. So like, I'm like, shit. Cause I thought the nigga knew the gas was getting high, so nigga just started walking on the freeway. But like, it was a homeless dude though, bro. So like, I'm driving, I see this dude, I'm like, oh, somebody walking on the freeway. But I'm like, I don't know, like where he going though, cause like it's gonna take hella long, like. You feel me? Like leaving Walnut Creek, like once you leaving, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no exit for a minute.
Yeah, once you get on the freeway, it's like a good couple miles before the next exit.
Bro. Like, feel me? I'm like, where are you going? Like, how long is this about to take? Like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like, this nigga really walking on the freeway, bro. The only other time I seen that, bro, when I was going to Vegas, bro, and the nigga was walking, like, leaving Vegas. I'm like, where are you going? Like, there's nothing, like,
there.
It's the strip, bro, and then, like, after that, it's like, there's nowhere else to go. Like,
You got a couple of houses and that's it.
yeah, like, I'm just like, where's he going, bro? Like, it didn't make no sense. Like, you can't leave Vegas walking. Like, there's no city.
He was on a Forrest Gump mission, brother. You leave that nigga alone.
Yeah, he was bugging, bro. I'm like, once that high come down, bro, you gonna realize, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Really, bro.
Yeah, because you know, like, when you leave Vegas, bro, like, it's like 2 hours of, like, just straight road, and there's, like, dirt desert. There's nothing else there.
There really ain't shit else there, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, shit just don't be making sense these days.
People be making the craziest life decisions, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta let them do what they do sometimes.
Like, nigga, you had a bike, I get it, like, you could make some type of motion.
You walk, you on your feet, bro.
Yeah. Nah, niggas is for real bugging.
Yeah, I guess they used to do it back in the day, so bro said, I can do it too.
For real. Like, nah, there's no way, you know, the little road you go down like that.
Oh, yeah.
You walking that? Like, where is there room for you to walk?
Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Like, where you going?
Ain't nothing else going on.
Right, bro, hit.
Yeah. You been watching any TV shows lately?
I've been on that Kanye West doc. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't got to yet.
Watch
is it actually good?
It's good as hell. You get to see, like, why he is the way he is now.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to see why he popped so much, because they did not, like, just to give you a little insight, they did not want to hear nothing Kanye West had going. If it wasn't about him making beats,
Right.
they didn't care about him rapping.
Mm-hmm. I seen a clip on TikTok, and it was like he was in the office
Playing the music.
and then like niggas just walking in, like talking to each other.
Why he's going on? Cause they was the hottest. Rockefeller at that time was the hottest rap label, so they had a whole bunch of shit going on. So they wasn't really trying to hear all that, and then he didn't really have the image that they had of Rockefeller at the time. So they wasn't really expecting him to do all that until his song took off and everything. Then they
was that Jesus Walk?
No, that was Through the Wire.
Through the Wire,
then All Falls Down, then Jesus Walks, and then I can't. I'm having a brain for it, bro.
Yeah.
But he went like on that little run, and then there was nothing you can do with him after that.
Yeah, that's like the definition of fuck what everybody else think. Like, as long as you believe in yourself, bro, you work hard. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas be talented and shit.
That's what he said. He said, I may not early in the doc. He was like, I may not be the best rapper right now, but he said I can learn. He said I'm around Jay-Z and all these guys, Memphis and all them. He said I'm gonna become a good rapper, bro. He said I'm gonna learn.
Exactly.
And that's what happened.
Yeah. If you in the gym and you trash and it's like you hooping with people who nice, like you gonna get a little better, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. One day you might be nice too, bro.
Yeah.
So,
you know what I mean? The sky's the limit at that point. We keep working at it.
Still sharp as steel, bro. So, but that show you. I've been watching that though lately because that's been like hella motivating. It's a dope watch because like I'm a big Kanye fan, and so I was like, okay, it's dope to get to see parts. We don't really get to see him and shit.
Yeah.
But one thing you do get to see is where he kind of like started separating himself from the people he started with and kind of losing himself with all the other shit that was going on.
Okay. But he didn't like his like core group. He just kind of like switched up on them in a sense.
Not really switched up. It's just like, you start moving around with the industry shit.
Right.
And the dude who filmed the doc, he kind of separated from him because the team at one point when he first got signed, when he started fucking with him, he was supposed to, Kanye wanted him to go on tour and continue recording, but the team was like, there's no room for you to go. And then they kind of started separating, but they were still in kind of contact, but they still started separating.
Sometimes that's just how shit be though, you feel me? Like,
yeah, but
that's just the way the cookie crumble and all that kind of shit.
But you start seeing where that's where he can try to see like the transition in him, especially when his mom like died too. That's where you really see the transition where he loses himself because of all the hurt he was going through, and he just dived into music. And
people losing people like they respond like that shit is unpredictable. You never know how a motherfucker gonna act.
You never know what's gonna happen.
I got this like crazy theory, right? And niggas gonna be like, oh, you probably tripping or whatever, right? But like, it was like the R. Kelly shit. So I feel like one of his like right hand man, he had died or got killed and shit. So that's when I kind of feel like the nigga just kind of like, he just like not went crazy, but he just kind of like lost himself, bro. And he just like, he got on some other kind of shit, you know what I mean? It was just like, all right, that's what the nigga going through. He just kind of like not really God why type shit. He just like, I'm just gonna live my life. I live my life. You feel me? But I'm like, that shit got consequences. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I don't listen to R. Kelly, bro. I don't listen to that one song like that. I wish or whatever. Yeah. That shit slap. Like
R. Kelly is a talented individual, but
bro,
I don't listen to the music.
That's the only song I listen to. Niggas might feel me, kill me. They might even know that. Niggas might not even really know that song like that. Probably a few people do.
Yeah, a lot of people know.
It's hella
don't let the people lie to you. Everybody know R. Kelly song.
Nah, I'm talking the I Wish song. Like, that song.
I know that song.
That's the only R. Kelly song I listen to, and I'll still slap that shit, and I don't care how niggas feel about it. I'm gonna slap that motherfucker.
What's the I Believe I Can Fly from Space Jam.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's acceptable too.
That's my, I ain't gonna lie. That's my jam. I ain't gonna lie, that's my jam.
That's a banger, bro.
But
that's all you getting out of me, like.
He got great other songs. I just can't listen to it.
Yeah, like Bump and Grind.
I can't.
Nah, nigga, like.
I feel like certain songs. Like he was singing about Leah and he was dating her when she was young. Like, I just don't.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
I got with R. Kelly, bro. But
that's what I'm saying. That's my little spiel. Like,
you right. But with R. Kelly case, some shit happened to that nigga.
Yeah. Like,
that's why he started kind of.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like a traumatic experience.
I feel a lot of times, like, it's true. That's what I said. Like, certain shit happened to people, and then they.
Right. Like,
sometimes
your mind gets fucked up, and you just like, you know what I mean? Niggas might have a depression period, like, you know what I mean? Outbursts and all that. Like, nah, nigga just really dealing with what he dealing with. You ain't got to agree with it, you feel me? But it's like, once you see like a certain change in the motherfucker, it's like, all right, something wrong, you know what I mean? Instead of just calling the motherfucker crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Or they did go crazy, but you trying to help them.
Yeah. So like, for me putting the motherfucker down, like, nah, like if you see me, feel me, going wilding out doing shit like, nah, that ain't the nigga I know. I mean, tap in with them instead of like, nowadays, like, they just crucify motherfuckers online, bro.
They
I was saying that it's this show called The Endgame Murder, right? So it's like, it's deeper than this, but like it kind of started with the like this lady, she like got these little bank jobs and shit going on, and like I was thinking like, what would I do like in a situation like if I was inside the bank and it was like getting robbed, like what do you think you would do?
I'm for sure not trying to stop that motherfucker.
That's the fact.
I'm trying to stop it.
I ain't gonna do what y'all gonna do.
You got that, bro.
Yeah, you got that, bro. Like,
you got that, bro.
Yeah. But like I be like, you know, every movie we see or TV show, like when they rob the bank, it's always that one crazy nigga in the crew.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I would go to somebody, I'd be like, yo, like who the crazy nigga? Like, you feel me? This so I can watch out for that nigga. I stay out that nigga way, bro. Like anything, cause he be tripping, like he be on shit.
That nigga walking, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, everything, brother. Everything. I don't want no problem.
Look at it. Now he ain't coming from me, he coming from the bank.
Yeah.
You first.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I just feel like, cause anything go wrong, like he for be tripping. Like,
he tripping, he popping it.
Yeah.
That nigga Anthony.
Right. I'm just like, okay, let me just, stay away from him, bro.
That nigga.
Yeah, yo. You know what I mean? I think that
everybody get on the ground. Bet.
Yeah. What else you want, bro? I think it'd be hella funny though. Like I just be thinking about stupid shit like that. Like say I asked one of the bank robbers, like, "Hey, yo, who the crazy one?" So I can stay out his way. Yeah. I feel like they probably start laughing.
Bro, what?
Like what?
I'm just, bro. I don't have shit to give, so look. I'm just trying not to get shot today, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot. Like you know what I mean?
I'm not trying to play hero, none of that shit.
Yeah, just let me know who this crazy nigga is, so I can stay out his way, bro.
Bro, I got dinner to make it to at 6 o'clock, so I'm
yeah.
I
don't know about to be in here.
Hey,
sorry, actually, how am I gonna be doing this?
Right.
You feel me?
I gotta go somewhere, bro.
Yeah. Can I leave? Like, fuck everybody else.
Y'all can let me out the back.
Yeah, let me out the back. They wouldn't even know. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't care, bro.
I need help, nigga.
Y'all need help?
Yeah.
Give me. Y'all got extra masks?
Yeah. I got extra food. I got extra masks. You got extra gun, bro. Shit,
real thought we would. I'm
where
going
we going? Shit, how much in this thing that y'all going for?
Right. Y'all need help?
Yeah, I know y'all need help carrying these bags, nigga.
Right. Y'all need help carrying the bags? I got y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Nigga, straight up to them. Oh, wow.
Like, nigga, what we doing here, bro?
I'm like, it's liable, nigga, for you to get shot. Like, if you in the bank, it's getting robbed. Like, nah, I'm just be fucking with them, and then, you feel me, snitch on them at the end. You know what I mean? Like,
Kenny's up.
Nigga, I'm gonna snitch on them at the end. All right, nigga, we get riled up. I'm feel me, having some little money somewhere.
They can say, I was a hostage, bro.
I was a hostage, you feel me? They told me to join it, they was gonna kill me.
Yeah. So what I'm supposed to do, bro?
Yeah, run the phone information. We ain't had no contact.
Yeah, nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, I met these niggas literally 30 minutes before y'all did.
Yeah. I met these niggas 30 minutes before y'all did. What you want me to do?
What you want me to do, bro? Give them information. I don't know. These niggas told me to help.
Yeah, niggas said help or they gonna kill me. What am I supposed to do?
Just get shot? No.
Yeah, I ain't supposed to get shot.
Shit, help.
But you had a gun with bullets in it. Why didn't you use it? It was 5-1. I wasn't gonna win the battle.
Look, I would have shot 2 the nigga with 17 in me.
Yeah.
What you want to do?
You don't care about my life.
You see, it wasn't you, so you don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. You know their names? I don't know their names.
I don't know names, nothing. Yeah. I told you, I met them 30 minutes before you.
Yeah, niggas ain't inside, man. Nigga. What they talking about?
What you thought this was, bro?
That's some crazy shit, though, bro.
I can do it. I'll be mad as hell that ever. I look at no cap.
I ain't lie, bro.
I'll be mad as fuck if I'm sitting in line at the bank and the bank get robbed.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit down, bro.
Yeah. Fuck. Nigga start mentally preparing myself. Shit.
This about to be a couple hours.
Yeah, shit, man. Like, they don't really need all the hostages, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they only really probably need like a few of them.
I'm actually, hey, can y'all let me go and I'll tell them what y'all want?
Yeah, exactly. I'll be the go in between.
Yeah, I'll tell them what you want. Just let me go, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Come on. Just give me a list of what y'all want.
They'll ask me, what did it look like? I don't know. He had a mask.
Yeah. That's what he want, though.
He wants 22 chickens and a bird, nigga.
With the helicopter ready, you feel me? Nigga want to go to Peru.
Peru, get him out of there.
Yeah, get him out of there.
He waiting for the call, bro.
Yeah, that's the number. Here, go right here.
Here you go today. He just a number he told me to give you. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm going to dinner.
So he just let you go? Yeah, bro, nigga was cool.
Nigga was
cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I told him I'll tell him for you. He said, all right, you go tell him. I said, all right, man, I know.
Exactly.
So that's all you gotta say.
He didn't want y'all coming to the door asking questions, so nigga send me out. Feel me?
Like, so he said, man, he made the hostage the middleman. I don't know, bro. Yeah. I'm free now.
Yeah. I had to get out of there.
Yeah, it was getting me.
So here it is. Don't call me for that. I don't know nigga name.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Peace.
On my way.
On my way. Nigga, I'm out of here.
Out of there, boy. Straight up.
Shit, I shot you. Man, bro. I'll be mad as hell.
Yeah, for real.
Now you be mad as fuck if they really took you hostage?
I feel like I'm a cool nigga in general, but so like I'll be corroborative and nigga might just fuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, nigga might just fuck with me.
I ain't causing no problem.
Yeah, nigga alone. Like, feel me? Just put me in a room by myself, bro. Like, feel me? Let me keep my phone. Like, you can take the SIM card or whatever. I just want to play my games, bro.
No, my game. And can I get some music?
Yeah, for real. Like, when they bring the food in, bro, just bring the food, bro, to the room.
Yeah, just drop it off, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nigga, I seen a meme on TikTok. It said when the kidnappers get tired of me, the nigga was singing, it wasn't me. I was like, I'm saying that's for my ass. They gonna take my ass back home.
They gonna take the nigga back home.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
They call me on camera.
It wasn't me. On the sofa. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. They gonna bust him. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right. Nigga like, man, this nigga's annoying as fuck. We gotta get this nigga back.
I told y'all we should grab the other one.
Yeah, y'all want to grab this nigga too?
Look at my bag. I don't know why y'all grab me.
Fuck around and shoot your ass.
They gonna shoot mine on it.
Yeah, like, man, shut up. Give nigga a leg shot or something, bro. Man, crazy.
They don't look at this. Let the nigga shoot me. Look, almost scream. Ah!
Yeah.
But guess what? All y'all niggas going to jail.
Yeah. I'm a CIA agent, nigga. They sent me in to find y'all.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll be lying, yeah.
Everybody,
they got a listening device right here inside my arm. Everything. They've been tracking me this whole time.
Nigga. Location, got it.
Yep, got your ass.
Got your ass. Candid camera, nigga.
Candid camera. They on everything.
Nigga, fuck you, need.
Straight up.
Yeah, but I'll be hella man, bro.
I'll be tight too, bro. Shit. You seen that new Batman movie?
No, I want to go see it at the bed though. Everybody says it's like the best one, like in a while.
The best one?
But it said it's like one of the best ones. You seen it?
Nah, I ain't seen it yet.
I want to go see it.
They people don't mind say it's hella long, so like you know what I mean.
It's Batman though.
Right, it was like 3 hours.
Bro, that one with Christian Bale was 2 hours and 40 minutes.
But 3 hours though? I know that's like 15 more minutes, bro. But still,
Endgame was 3 hours.
That's Marvel though.
Shit, it's DC. Batman is always the best DC movies though.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't do like a modern version, like they went back in time. Like I didn't want to see like a modern version of like.
I want to see a modern version because I need them to get this Justice League. They almost had it, and you know where
they always failed Justice League.
You know why they fucked up at?
What?
Using fucking who's that? The fat fucking Batman. Fucking what's his name? Matt Damon? Not Matt. What's the fuck? The nigga that's dating J-Lo now.
Affleck.
Affleck. Yeah. Fat ass. Nobody wanted you as fucking Batman.
Right, I was just like, bro, nobody cares about this shit.
Like Christian Bale Batman was good. Then it was fucked up. They finally got the right Aquaman. They got the right Wonder Woman. They finally got the right Flash.
Yep.
And they finally made Superman correctly because they got the past 20 years wrong. Because Superman Returns was pure shit.
Terrible.
Pure shit. It didn't make no fucking sense.
Turn that shit off, bro.
But when they did the Man of Steel, I was like, okay, DC is looking promising.
Yeah.
They put a lot of money into a good job, y'all. Mm-hmm. And then y'all fucked it up with fat Ben Affleck.
Yeah. I was like, nobody want to see. Murphy's already felt some type of way because it wasn't going to be Christian Bale. And then
if they would have just gave us the Batman, the nigga they have now, because they said his acting, from what I read, the acting was really good, and he's doing really good. If they would have just made that nigga
the next Batman,
put him into the Justice League. Look at Christian Bale back, because you know DC got their own universe, multiverse as well. Yeah, DC. A lot of people don't know that DC trying to get their multiverse off the ground.
Yeah, that's what the Flash and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's been part of the other shit. But they got other universes and
like the evil Superman and all that shit.
All type of crazy shit going on. Shit. So like they saying this Batman supposed to be part of the multiverse, so that's why it's restarted. Same with Justice League Batman, but the Justice League Batman didn't make no sense because it was like we getting old Batman. He's in the last couple years of this shit. That's why he started Justice League. But I'm like, bro, that's stupid. Y'all could have just did it the other way, where he's been Batman for like 5-6 years. Superman start coming around, Flash come around.
Yeah, like who's writing these scripts, bro? That's what I'm getting.
They going into older stories because they trying to stay true to the storyline, but I think they trying to reinvent shit. And it just,
they might have a chance. Like as soon as Autumn Avengers
done.
Yeah, once that shit was done with DC, should have came in and swooped with something crazy. And they could have seemingly been back on top.
They ain't been on top in a while, but
I didn't know like at first that Fantastic